Out of eyes tryna put me on a t-shirt. Shorty want me so bad, do your knees hurt? Yeah, I'm counting paper guap in my beam.
Alright, you may have heard of this game, you may have not. All you're gonna need to know is it's a Dragon Ball Roblox game and it's releasing this week. Now currently I do not have access to play the game, but I do have important things to say about the game, so just listen along. Zenkai Origins is a new Dragon Ball game coming out on Roblox, and as we may know, Dragon Ball games do not last that long on Roblox. The previous Dragon Ball game, which I do not remember the name, did not last long. It was paid access and kind of like a closed community. It wasn't a closed community, but it didn't last long. And that was made by Awoken Studios, which everybody knows Awoken Studios is known for abandoning their games, and I'm pretty sure it's abandoned now, but I'm not sure. The release date for Zenkai Origins is sometime in August, and we only have like 4 days left in August, so yeah, it was supposed to release this week, but we're on the last day of this week, so if it doesn't release tonight, then it's probably gonna release the next following week. Either way, the main point is it's releasing sometime in August, so we only have like what, 5 more days in August, so it's releasing soon. Will the game be free to play? That's a good question. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be free to play. If it's not gonna be free to play, then my guess is probably gonna raise 300 to 500 Robux, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be free to play. I'm not sure. Will Zenkai Origins die? Now, this is a tricky question to answer, but if there isn't enough content upon release, I'm pretty sure it won't die. If there's a lot of bugs within the PvP and maneuver system, such as flight, then that can lead to it dying. If the game is ridiculously hard to grind or have bad ratings in a particular aspect, like traveling takes years to get one quest to do like another quest, and the quest is give little XP, that can potentially make the game die. We've seen that in a lot of Dragon Ball games. If the game turns out to be fun and enjoyable to play with others, then I mean, the game might not die. If the game has moderately challenging features in the game, and fun at the same time but easy at the same time and not too challenging, then the game stands a nice chance of not dying. If the PvP system doesn't suck ass, like bro, like there's a lot of Dragon Ball games on Roblox, just the PvP system is completely garbage. Either because it just doesn't look good, the animation is garbage, all the moves are garbage, or the camera is just all over the place, because the camera in Dragon Ball games on Roblox is an issue. I'm gonna say this, and I'm probably gonna say this a lot in the video. Camera movement in a Dragon Ball game is very, very important when you're making a Dragon Ball game. Even like off Roblox, it's very important. And if the game is balanced, I'm pretty sure it won't die as well, because we have a lot of Roblox games that is just not balanced. Roblox anime games in particular, that's just completely not balanced. It just makes the game die. I don't know how much content they're releasing upon the release, but I'm hoping it's going to be a lot of content that will keep us busy for a while. And if it's not a lot of content, I'm hoping they add more content within at least the first week. Alright, so I have a little bit of predictions for this game, but I mean, just don't come with any expectations at all. And if the game isn't free upon release, my suggestion is watch other YouTubers play the game, or watch other people play the game before you buy the game. And if you seem like you like the game, then just go ahead and buy the game. Now, most of my predictions come from the sneaks and just watching other YouTuber videos. I predict that the game is gonna have excellent graphics, good camera control, good maneuvering, good PvP, moderate PvE, slightly non-generic. I only say this because I'm pretty sure this game is not gonna die. I just have a good feeling about it, and most of my feelings about Roblox games, it's accurate. I do not want to go ahead and jinx myself, so I'm gonna just quickly knock on wood, but hopefully my prediction is going to be accurate. A DBZ game potentially worth your time? Now that is a hard question, because I literally don't know. Never played it before. If it's free, it won't hurt to play the game, but if you have to pay the game, then that's completely different. A game made to play with friends or soloable, I kind of predict this is going to be like in between. You can play with friends and you can solo it at the same time. I don't know what kind of player you are. If you like to solo it games, then you can probably solo the game, but if you like to play with friends, you can probably play with friends. There are probably bosses in the games that you have to do friends with, so you probably like won't be able to solo all of the game alone, but yeah. Alright, and now game passes in the game. So the game is going to release with a couple of game passes, such as second and third slots, which is pretty normal for any Dragon Ball game. You have your second and third slots that you can switch out your characters. So let's say if you go for Saiyan, you could probably go to your second slot, and let's say you have Majin in your second slot, you can progress your second slot. So yeah, just like Dragon Ball Z Final Stand, you'll probably have slots in the game. This is what this means, second and third slots. Wear your own face. There's another game pass, which is just not really needed at all. So yeah, you can wear your own face if you want. The Broly pack, I do not know what it consists of. Probably some Broly moves. You have your Nimbus, which probably gives you a speed boost, just like Dragon Ball Z Final Stand. Trunk Sword, which is probably cosmetic, just like Dragon Ball Z Final Stand. I'm guessing all of this. Trunk Sword might have some benefits to it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be cosmetic. Now the Time Chamber is probably is probably gonna have like benefits to it. Right here in the description of the Game Pass, train in the time chamber to gain an exceptionally high XP. You can only enter once per day. Alright, this is going to answer the question for Trunk Sword if it's cosmetic or not. Yes, it is cosmetic, and it only replaces the default combat. So I mean, hey, if you want a different combat, you could go Trunk Sword, but it is cosmetic. Then of course you have your typical private servers, which is very important, and I think this is 750 Robux. Yep, I lied, 800 Robux. So the private server is the most expensive Game Pass besides time chamber. Now there's something important to consider in mind. There is no way to buy stat points resets, so when you're starting the game, make sure you build your stats correctly. I'm pretty sure they're probably gonna have like a prestige system or whatever, so you probably like restart your stat points then, but I mean, hey, do your stat points correctly. The game will not release with Dragon Ball Super content. One of the developers said don't expect Super Saiyan God and other God key related content at the release. The only DBS stuff you will be able to see at the release are some outfits in the moveset game passes. Again, the moveset game passes include Broly pack and Beerus pack. I honestly don't care for Dragon Ball games on Roblox, but this one might actually change my mind. This game, I have high expectations for it, or high hopes, and I know I said don't come with expectations, which I'm gonna play the game with no expectations, but right now I'm hoping that the game will be a success and it'll be fun to play because I'm actually dying for a new Dragon Ball game. Alright, well, I have nothing else to say about this, so I'm gonna just call it that. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me.
Up straight my tie, altitude 2000, so look up when I fly by. 50k, I'm way too cold. Drugs in my backpack, they were copped and sold. And I might fuck a bitch if she's young or old. Experience is key, or so I'm told.